Are you creating a special Dolby Atmos? No. I wrote this song or managed the songwriter. It's an original tune. Yes. Let's say another artist. You see a lot of wahala. It's not like it's not doable. You just go through there. 3 of us that own a song will do that and will split the money. Songwriter's real name for some legal issues. Maybe somebody is taking you to court for stealing this money. They won't sue you as King Dak. They will sue you as Divine. Are there explicit lyrics, nyash, and things like that? Is this a radio edit? No. Is this instrumental song? The song contains lyrics. Preview clips. When you want to sample the song, you don't want to give people the full access to listen to the full song. Which part of it do you want to play? Most musicians will know where they want it to happen. Maybe the first 5 seconds and the next 15 seconds. But automatically the stores can do it for you. Let streaming services decide. I think I always choose that. Price of this track. How much do you want to sell your music? They didn't give you the option to choose, but they put it at 99. In my account, there are 3.
It's because of the price of
That's what I wanted to say, that my own account, I can choose how much I want to sell my music. But you don't have that in your account. Because I use a record label. I use a record label account. It's a musician account. For an upcoming artist, I don't advise you to even raise the price. This is the selected, recommended price. So if you want to buy extra service, discovery pack, what does that offer you? Add this song, add this single to global database that people use to match music and artist information. I always buy that, so I'm going to buy it for you. So that your song can be in all databases. Store maximizer. So if there are new stores that come tomorrow, they won't need to inform you. You automatically put the songs in other stores as they come. Leave a legacy. That means that if you fail to renew by this time next year, and they are supposed to delete your album, if you pay this $29, they will never ever touch that song for life. If you pay this legacy one time $29, no matter what happens, your song will not leave the stores. Yes, they won't remove it. They won't remove the music when you pay this fee. You think it's cheaper than the subscription, but you do this per song, $29 per song. So if you have 10 songs, you have to do for each of them for them not to go down. That's $190. Meanwhile, if you go and renew your subscription, how much do we pay for the subscription? $22.99. You get the logic now. This is per song. Your subscription is for unlimited amount of song for you as an artist. Intro music video distribution. Do you have a video already for this song and you want the distribution to go side by side with the audio? You can buy that service for $99 per year. Or if you want the video to be promoted for just 3 months, you just buy $8.22 for 3 months or 1 month. How long you want it to be promoted or to be distributed. You want to normalize. If the volume level, depending on the studio where you record it, you might not have done it well. So if you pay this one time $2.99, the volume becomes global volume. Anywhere they play it, it's normal. Have you played some people's music before? The volume is so low. And when you jump to other people's music, the volume is normal. Some people is louder than normal. So this service will bring the volume normal. And that is $2.99, that's about 6,000. That's about 4,500 naira. These are services you can come later and do.
Even after uploading.
Yes, they will update everywhere. So you have to agree to all these things. Continue. Please enter a Spotify artist ID with the artist already in Spotify. We're not in Spotify already. No. So there's a service I usually buy after this, and it's about $99. It's to master. So you know what that means? Everything you are complaining about the song, I didn't like this one, they do it for you. Mastering service, $99, that's about 150,000 naira. It's not cheaper, it's cheaper than a studio. A good mastering studio will charge you maybe 200K and above. Cheaper. So but if you're sure they mastered your song well, no problem. But I always do it. You know why I always do it for my songs? Because this distribution is for the world. Do you understand? It might sound good to me, but there are some stores that are in Japan, some of those stores are in Asia, some are in Jamaica. The mastering means to global level. All the adjustments is done on that song to master it properly. And it's done within 10 minutes. What am I saying? Within 1 minute. The moment you click, you want mastering. It's AI that does it. So,
the $99.
enhance. They even enhance it with you. No, you have to build. Enhance this track. Master. Oh, I paid 99 maybe because it's a record label account. Wow, for you it's a lot cheaper. It's $10. If you pay me back, I can use my card to pay. Are they correct? Okay, you still bring it down. Oh, okay. So then, you've seen how it works now. It's like for single artist it's cheaper. I paid $99 for my last mastering. But here now, master and deliver this song at $10.49. That's good. You should always do this. Use my original. So that means you don't want to do it. You want to hear? Let's not hear it. I'm having a headache. Wait, that $1 that 99. Will I pay for something else?
Yes.
Let me come.
0.99.
Doesn't matter now. That's 1,500. Let's not waste our time.
No.
It's done. You can always add your lyrics once you have your lyrics ready. Upload more music. You can share. That's it. When will this single be released? Give streaming services up to a week to push your album live. But most of them will start reflecting from this night. About, say, 30% will be done in 24 hours. And the rest, maximum in 3 days, you actually have all of them on all the stores. And meaning your music is distributed everywhere. So all the stores. Now all you need to do when you sign in, just click on my music. You see all the stores they have sent it to.
Only.
If you want to add credit, it's always important. Somebody who produce, they are not sharing money with you, they're just acknowledging them. Some of us, like songwriters and producers, this is what we feed off. Like if I say, I produce this song, It Rains, for King Dak, you might want to go and check. If he didn't credit me, you won't find anything. It might be a lie. A student told me recently that I lied in class. She even got mad that I'm a liar. That one of the songs I said I produced, there's no way that I produced that song. She went to search and she didn't find it. I'm like, see, underration, or is it underrate me? What songwriters go through? She heard the song and feels that can never ever be this man. But to some extent, it's a validation for me. But if she was a business partner, I would feel bad because I probably would have lost the business. It was after the class she was gossiping to people that the song Mr. Akapo used for example in the class is not the writer. I didn't find his name there. Or concerns me, they are credited me. You understand? If you like, don't give me credit. But I wish musicians do that because that will support the career of writers as producers as well. Meaning if you put their name on Google as well, you can find all the works they've done. That's not a cultural thing. It's something I encourage you to do. Support people behind the scene. That's it. We're done. So you don't need to do anything. So sorry, let's not forget. The only thing I need to do, the major stores, you go and create an account. Like, what are the major 5? Spotify, Apple Music, Audiomack, Boomplay, YouTube. These 5 places, create your account. When you create your account, then claim this. All of them, I will show you next time. All of them have a platform where you can claim your music that is on their platform. Some of them, like YouTube, it is from here. You will claim your music. There's a button, add YouTube. So you go and copy your YouTube URL, your channel URL. You paste it. Automatically, your music from here is linked to the YouTube account. As we're speaking, they are creating a YouTube channel for you. So if you search your music by tomorrow or next, you find your song on YouTube. But that won't be you. You're not the one who created that. So when you create your own account and you copy the URL on that YouTube and paste in your DistroKey account, you will now merge the 2 accounts. Is that it? This is how far we'll take today. I'll make sure next Wednesday, so that we don't give too much gap. I take this class again, the music business class. So we'll do marketing and promotion for a song that is already in the stock. Let's take 1 or 2 questions, please. Yeah.
In cases whereby the singer and the songwriter, they are 2 different people, how does the songwriter get your own royalties?
When you're uploading it here, there's a place for contributors. Are there other people who own this song? You put their name there. And if you fail to put my name as a songwriter, if you have not paid me outright, what people do all over the world is to share the royalty. But I have not started doing that, collect money, and that should be sung forever because I don't have time for Allah. I look at the song, I look at you and give you a figure. But the best practice is to split the money coming from that. And while uploading, you do that. But let's say you are uploading and you fail to put my details. How can I claim my royalty without you? There's what is called split sheet. At the time we are writing that, I'm writing that song for you and giving it to you. You sign a paper that says, I own 60, you owe 40. Or 70, 30. But you can't be equal. I will own more than you because I wrote the song. It's like I bought a car, you buy fuel inside. Do you understand? Yes, the owner of the song earns more. Songwriters earn more all over the world than the singers. So we'll sign that split sheet form. You have a copy, I have a copy. So behind you, I can go on. There's a place here on this rocket to call it to say report. I'll send a report with a copy of our split sheet. And they don't have to contact you. They only notify you that XYZ person has provided us a proof that they own this share. They'll notify you and then they will automatically add me and put what we agree on that spreadsheet on your account. If you have withdrawn it already, they will take from your future earnings on that music. Music is there till the end of your life for 70 more years. I don't know if you understand. So the other person will always be compensated. Music business is very sweet. You know what you're doing. Any other question?
Now, because we have talked about the program fundraising income, I want to know if we are eligible.
Yes. Let me give you a phone number. You send, just introduce yourself and send one song, what you consider your best ever written song, whether it is produced or just voice note from you. I will listen through and add you to the camp. We have a songwriting camp next week. I will be lodging a hotel here in Bed. We'll be here providing 3 square meal. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. we're writing. While at night people will go and rest. And then at the end of the 3 to 4 days, we would we would have come up with enough song for the projects we have. We have a couple of projects ahead of us, which I've told you. There's Joman in August. October 1st, our Lagos Freedom Festival. I'm sure you know it's a big event. We don't have less than 1,000 people, and we use a very massive stage with the media, press, celebrities, all you can think of available. October 1st, we run some of the largest concerts in Lagos. We also perform our own composed songs. Then we're doing a musical, a film, with plenty music inside, titled A Song for Kamsi. And all the songs will be original songs written by 10 students and people inside 10 students. We need a lot of home written songs. And December, Lagos Coastal Festival in Badagry. We're taking 1,000 people from different ferries and coastal area of Lagos, Epe, Ikorodu, CMS, Aja, by ferry on a 2-hour journey to Badagry. It's a 1-hour journey, but because it's supposed to be a fun ride, it's going to be slowed down. And they ride to Badagry, and they'll be in Badagry for 3 days with all kinds of festivals and performances. We do this with Lagos State Ministry of Culture and Tourism, and Access Bank has accepted to sponsor. Wow. So again, we feature a lot of home written songs written by us originally, and that's the essence for this camp. We don't have enough. The team I put in charge of this is the Joma Band. Yeah, we burn diesel every Thursday for them to rehearse. I was in London for almost a month. I came back, maybe I saw 2 new songs in addition to what we had before. So we can't even boast of 15 songs in more than 1 year that I've given them this charge. So enough of excuse. We shut down everything. Take the songwriters in-house, camp them. Let's see if we can do that once every month, until we have enough songs to go around everything we're preparing. Because you see, the danger is wants to watch a big song from the list to do. What can you do with another person's song? However fantastic the music is, you pick a song from Bob Marley, you go and perform it on a live stage, and it comes out so well. You can't earn a dime from it. I hope you know that. You can't earn a dime from it. The only way you can earn from it is go and buy a license. You go and buy license to do a copy, to do a version license. They might give you $5,000. Yes. After paying that one time $5,000 $5,000, they still have 50% royalty on the song. As an upcoming artist, where do you find 5,000? So the only thing that video can fetch you is that, you are good, come and play in our show, so for promotional purposes. But we want to build a creative ecosystem where people can own their own material. After our show, well-recorded videos, we give you your videos containing some of your own original material, and you can go to DistroKid and distribute it. I hope you know you can distribute live performance, not just recorded music, not just studio work. You can take your stage performance, your studio rehearsal, if it's mixed and mastered, done well, and go and distribute it everywhere. Earn something from it. So we're thinking business. So the film we're producing will be on all the major film networks. But then the album of the film itself is also launched separately as a product. I don't know if you have seen films that have music albums with them before. This is the real business. Anything outside of that, you're playing around. You have to create. You have to create. Okay? Have to go. It's with them in first time, so don't try to see whether you can reach me through it. I'm only going to pick it up when I'm there from them and listen to it. Zero 90, sorry, 3914 6856. 0903914 6856. 0903914 6856. You just send, you think you're a good songwriter, send your best one audio. It doesn't have to be produced or anything at whatever level it is. And if you're not selected, it doesn't mean that you're not a good songwriter. It means that the one you selected is not your best. Yeah.
What counsel would you, what path would you give yourself
Career?
Talent management.
Internet management.
Talent management.
A career in talent management. Music business, what we're doing is what you need to focus on. If the music is music, if the management is music management, is that what you have in mind? Or general talent? Music. So you need to focus on developing yourself in the music business, the business of music. Or what's your question specifically?
Apart from just general knowledge of music business, industry, networking, what are practical, for instance, for the artist now, to give an outline of ways to start from the songwriting process, distribution, talk about promotion next week.
It's for you to find an opportunity to fail. Find one or two opportunities to fail and learn your way up. So find an artist that has nothing to lose and try all of your passion into it. Some of your steps will fail, some will succeed. And that's it. You learn what works and what doesn't work. When you pick the next artist, you bring all those knowledge. You have to find the opportunity to fail. So get artists and say, let me work with you. An artist that is just starting from ground zero, push yourself, work with each other, learn from each other, and find your way or pick another person. In 3 years, you'll be a powerhouse. Songwriters, yes, they earn more. Songwriters own the property, singers are renting it. You're renting it. If I write a song today, and you, let's say you're not like me, you're not like the village man like me, I sell my song outrightly, collect my money, and put in my pocket. Let's say I am practicing the proper way, which is to sign a split sheet. And I agree for you to go and sing that song. I'll take 60, you take 40. What have we signed? What are we signing? What is the core of our signing? What are we signing? Is it the song or the recording? No. It is your own recording of that song. What you are making out of that song. Were you in class when I talk about the singer? It is your own recording. What you are making out of that song that we are signing, not my song. I feel like speaking in tongues. The 40% you have rights to is the recording, whatever you make out of that song. If tomorrow somebody else likes that song, they are not coming to you. If somebody wants to do a version of that song, they are not coming to you. They are coming to me. We can only sign a deal that in the first 4 years or 5 years of that song, we will not allow a second version to come out. But it can't be a forever thing. 5 years later, somebody comes to me and say, I like this song. I would like to do my cover. Who will they come to? The writer or the singer? The writer. I own the land. You are building canopy on my land, temporary structure. So even if you say you don't want to give me that 60% anymore, you begin to behave badly, I'll let go and call, come and sing this song tomorrow for me. Which court will you take me to? Do you understand? I own the music. This is why songwriters are more powerful than the singers. The deal is recording, not the intellectual property. So this is why my songs are expensive to sell. I'm not signing split sheet yet, and that's because of Nigerian legal system. If I sign for you to give me 60, you take 40, and you're not giving me anything. Eh? Which court will I go to? It's Nigeria court. Where they are fighting EFCC, somebody stole 6 billion. Even the judge will laugh at you. My lord, this man here stole my song. The judge will be like, of everything happening in this country. So we don't respect intellectual property here, so I'm not ready for that fight. Secondly, if that song becomes a hit, I've seen music blow up overnight. Do you understand? I've made money from music before, and I know that you can't predict what can happen to a song. If that music blows up overnight, and what I'm supposed to earn from your music is 10 million naira, you can send somebody to come and kill me in Nigeria. Do you understand? If you're supposed to pay me 10 million one way or the other. Yes. So I'm not using bodyguard now. I can go and buy corn or bolly on the road with peace of mind. So pay me. Then my things that I've done outside of Nigeria, I'm on split sheet. I have my royalties. But in Nigeria, cash and carry. So you have the song forever, 100% owner.
In a situation where you want to feel like give me something to this person, depend more, but based on the fact that it's already an established artist. Isn't that a way of doing any more than that you want to write?
If you, I don't understand.
Just like this guy is already known.
Yes.
The face is out there.
Okay.
And because he's singing this song,
Yes.
it's not a big deal, it's not a lot of streams on this song.
Okay.
So I like the song and I give it to
Give.
or probably ask him to come and sing the song.
Okay.
I'm trying to, you have the tendency now to ask for the higher package because one, the face of it is not in that case.
I don't see music like that. You see, my music, I be spiritual. If you do music from a hungry man perspective, you will never make the money eventually. The priority I put on my song, I don't know how to quantify it. I don't think my songs are replaceable. Go and meet other people. If you want a song from me, you know what my song sounds like. The idea of because this person is big, I'll not have a low bargain doesn't work. What is the standard industry arrangement? If you're not comfortable with the percentage, get a one-time payoff, maybe 25 million and go to a big artist. This is what Nigerian musicians do mostly. They pay you and even tell you never to mention in your lifetime that you know this song, or else we'll skip you. So you never see anybody say, I wrote this song for the video for whiskey. They pay you heavily once and you go. But to say you're bringing yourself low, and the songwriter you're saying, give me 10%, you take 90 because you are big. I don't see the business in it. You have to put a big work. You don't need to start working with a big artist. How did the big artist discover you? The scenario you are painting is not natural, it's not possible. Before a big artist will discover you, you have earned that level. You work your ass hard down there. So you earn whatever rate works at that level. And you know the best policy for negotiation, walking away. That's the best. The moment somebody you are negotiating with walks away, the value of that content, of that property in your mind goes times 100. In every negotiation, always make it known. Make it easy to understand that you are willing to walk away. And they will always call back. So no level of an artist is up to that point where you lower what you're supposed to create. I'll take just 2 more questions.
So if you create music for a movie, are you supposed to receive royalties from that movie? As the movie is published, let's say on YouTube.
If you create music for movies,
yes, like you do a song.
there are 2 earnings, at least 2 earnings that are primary. One is the cost of making that music. Some of you get it wrong because you're putting me on a split sheet of 60-40 and ask me to come and make this music for you. I still get the cost of work. What do you call it? They call it workmanship. I'll call band member, instrumentalist. If you want me to give you a completely finished song, they produce, the band members playing it, you will pay. And that budget for big films runs into hundreds of thousands of dollars because we are hiring first-class musicians to play. So you pay me, like, let's say, $2 million to make music for that film. Some films have up to 40 music in them, and they are not musical. Different sound. Some sound might be 10 seconds. Somebody made it. So $500,000 for the budget. We create and give you. And then we now have a royalty system. As long as that film plays, as long as you sell the albums, the music albums of that film, we earn a royalty on it. That's second earning. Third earning is you owning your property. After 1 or 2 years, depending on what you sign with them, somebody else can call you and say, we love the soundtrack we heard, like it happened to me. But I give you an example. We watched a movie, we saw something, we heard that you're the one that wrote it. Please, we would like to use this sound for something. They don't go to that film owner. They come to you.
So in the case where the person who released the movie, the producer does not, the person gives you only a one-time pay, what you do?
If you sign a one-time pay, that's it. If you sign in the document that I'm selling this song for life, you can't claim anything.
So,
all the songs that I've written that I've succeeded, they owe me not a dime.
So if it was
they don't even owe me credit. That's why most of them now put my name. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Me that I'm collecting money, I also know that that song is finished.
Yes, sir. If it was a verbal agreement, how can you now?
If it's a what?
Verbal agreement.
Verbal agreement. If it's a verbal agreement, you can seek redress. Your lawyer can write for a claim because nothing was signed. But that would be bad on your part. If you agree with somebody that you're selling your song outrightly, then because the song is successful, you went back to them to ask for money. That's lack of integrity. Do you understand? But if you're genuinely cheated, if If you genuinely cheated and there's no contract, usually you pay. My friend Flip Dice, he produced Chop My Money for B Square, the one with Akon. So, and they paid him big money when Akon came to Nigeria. They paid him off. Must have been like, those years would have been like, say, 5-6 million, which is like 20 million now. And they went. They didn't sign any deal, they only paid him. Then the song became very successful. I'm sure none of you have forgotten the song, Akon P Square. So, then the song was making so much money. So one day went on the website where they distributed it. It's not this drug, it's a South African company. And they wrote to them that he produced the song. They asked him to send evidence. And he sent all the evidence, photos in the picture, the stems. This is why, as a producer, back up your data on the internet, not on the system. Anything can happen. So he downloaded the data of Chop My Money song and sent it to them as evidence and photos of them working, videos. And they wrote to this with immediate effect that they are suspending all earnings on that song. Going forward, they will not pay them any more than it's disputes until it is resolved. They should get back. And P Square refused to resolve the case. It was like when they say, let's cuckoo scatter it, you will not earn anything. Instead of us allowing you. So during COVID, when Sapa, old superstar, they called my friend to say, let us settle. And he got very serious payment from it. The payment that has been done years ago. They didn't have an agreement to say we paid him off. Is that it?
If you can prove that you were manipulated into that verbal agreement.
If the verbal agreement is recorded, if they have the audio, you can't win. If there's nothing written, then you can fight the case. Last question for the day from this area. Someone who has not asked before.
I want to ask them about marketing.
Yeah.
Like there is some marketing.
Yeah. I say my next class is going to be distribution. It's going to be marketing and promotion.
So I wanted to ask, how do artists get taxed in this country?
Tax.
From streaming stuff?
How do you get tax?
Tax. How do you pay tax?
How do you get or pay?
Hey, sorry.
The distribution company remove it. Maybe stores, the selling companies remove tax automatically.
It's part of the payment.
Yes. Like I know of Spotify. Spotify will remove tax from your money. So when you need to now submit tax documents in your country, you now ask them for your tax receipt. But most countries will not accept that you pay your tax overseas. So you have to declare your earnings. The only thing they can do for you is give you some consideration because tax has been removed from your earning already in the US, the company that owns your music store. So they can give you a rebate here when they are removing other ones. When they are removing more amount from your earnings. As an upcoming artist, nobody is going after you. But trust me, the day you have 1 million streams, Lagos State government will be knocking on your door. Federal government will be knocking on your door. So you need to get your papers right. I'm selling this music in the US. I'm selling this music in the UK. And the companies already removed their tax for doing business with me. Your agents will help you to file for a case and they can only pay a minimum fee. That happens a lot. In fact, Lagos State government just set up a tax unit for entertainment industry. And they have visited that our Ikeja center at least 100 times in the last 1 year. And we keep telling them we're a music school, until we are forced to make an agreement with them to pay an amount quarterly. The government told them that there's money coming into the music industry and they must and something. So, all right, guys, that will be it for today.
Yes, sir.